Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. For the past bunch of years, I've been making a show called Platinum Journey, documenting the highs and lows of getting a platinum trophy in some brilliant games. Today, I'm going to tell you my 5 most difficult platinums so far. Number 5, Uncharted 4. I want to do it legitimate. I did not enable cheats, and this one fight, hours upon hours of death and misery and pain. Eventually I overcame it with a bit of luck, as in Uncharted 4 is not a terribly difficult platinum if you enable cheats. It's probably overall not the most difficult platinum in the series. I think Uncharted Drake's Fortune is, but that one section alone is the most difficult section I found in the entire series. And for that alone, it is number 5. Number 4, Dead Space 2. Why? You know why. Hardcore mode. You're beating it on a hard difficulty with only 3 saves for the entire game. Devastating when you put hours into a game session and you make one mistake and all of that progress is lost. Do it again, just the chance to redeem yourself. There's no practice. You had your practice, you died. Do the whole thing again. Hopefully this time it won't go so awry. Not for the faint of heart. I'd never do it again. I'm not sure I'd recommend it. You might lose a controller. You might. Number 3, Shovel Knight. Retro games like this, I found out, don't suit me. It doesn't suit me. I'm not built for it. And Shovel Knight kicked my ass because of the speedrun trophy. Beat the entire game in 90 minutes. There was also a trophy for beating the game, breaking all the checkpoints in the levels. Guides will tell you do a certain number of playthroughs. I had to do at least an additional 2. And the estimated time to platinum was somewhere between 20 and 25, and I was up in the 40-hour mark. I just bumbled and shambled my way through that game. I understand it's a love letter to those old NES games, and I'm happy people enjoyed it. But found out that I won't be doing them again. I did really like Hollow Knight, and that was the first time since Shovel Knight where I took on a kind of a difficult game that was 2D and enjoyed myself. No, there won't be a Hollow Knight episode, don't even ask. That is a true 10 out of 10, and I want to preserve the good memories I have with Hollow Knight. 30 great hours, move on. Number 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. We all know why. It's Mile High Club. But not just Mile High Club. There's also the previous level called No Fighting in the War. It's all on veteran. I'm not great at shooters, especially the hit scan weapon type shooters, the quick reaction times. Doesn't work for me. Ages upon age. Like, sit down, play it for half an hour, die a bunch of times, leave. Sit down, play it for half an hour, die a bunch of times, leave. That was not good. Scarred that I'm not yet recovered from. I get requests about another Call of Duty game, and after 3 years it's still been, oh no, I'm recovering. No. I know veteran mode in other games is not as troubling. I know the Modern Warfare reboot veteran mode is not as difficult as that, but I'm not ready. I just get PTSD of like, oh god, I can't do this. Maybe next year I can summon the courage to try another Call of Duty game. But the long-lasting impact of Modern Warfare earns it the number 2 spot. So number 1, any guesses? Metal Gear Solid 2. Not only does it have something truly difficult of nightmare fuel, which are the sniper missions in VR, where the controls are just dog shit. Acceleration all over the shop. It's also got some grenade stuff in there. It's got the final gauntlet to run. And it's about a 70 to 75 hour platinum. Oh yeah, and then beat the regular game on extreme difficulty. So there's, not only does it have this huge length, this huge undertaking, but then it has multiple difficult points that could ruin it. Like, for example, the extreme difficulty fighting all the Metal Gears is about a 16-minute fight where you can make one mistake and then you gotta kind of try and find a space to recover and hopefully get lucky with rations. But you gotta be pretty damn good for 16 minutes. That's tough. And then you get the VR missions, which is a 30-hour affair. Many of them didn't make it into the, because there's just so many of them that were difficult. I went, okay, I'm only going to show the really difficult stuff. Sniper missions. I think it was 3.5 weeks just on the one where I just try it for a bit. Can't do it. Okay, let's go do some other missions, and then my next play session, try it again, fail, try it again. I was looking up guides, I was looking up strategies, I was looking up PS2 recordings of people doing it back in the day in 4:3 aspect ratio. I was like, well, how the hell did you do it? Do you start up the left and go right, then you go down? Or in the end, it's just, you gotta be highly focused, maybe a little bit lucky, and locked in. And then maybe you might get one of them done. Because there's a second one. Bullshit. So Metal Gear Solid 2 takes #1 spot because of sheer length of time and multiple choke points. Alright, thanks for joining me. 5 most difficult so far, because you best believe I'm going to be around for a long time to come. Until next time, folks, take care.